Right guys, got a Mercedes in. It's had a canny big hit here. All of this was stoked in, and obviously I pulled it all out. So what we're going to do now is going to repair this bit here, and we're going to do a bit down here as well. I've left most of my tools at the house by accident, so I'm just going to use what I've got, which should be alright. So my dent puller here, earth, sliding hammer. It's just a Chinese one off I bought off eBay a few years back. It's done us quite good, to be honest. Like, obviously you've got the attachments here. Got some attachments here. Yeah, so see what we can do. So first of all, we're going to pull this switch line out. Got my hammer, hammer, pencil. That's what you need. What I like to do, I like to draw a little dot on either side. Get my ruler, line each side up. So now that's exactly where the line is. That's where I need to pull out. So earth this. It's a bit temperamental. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You just got to play around with it. But it's always been alright for me so far. Let's try that. So you want to get you right on the line. Don't rush this, just easy does it. Normally for something like this, you'll put these on, little keys all the way along, and you'll put the bar through the hole, and then you'll pull it all the way out. But because it's not a sharp line, it's like a round off edge. I think these leave too much of a sharp edge, so I like to use this and just slowly ease it out. Obviously there's like a high spot here where the metal's being pushed in. It's made that high, made this high as well. So we're just gonna like that, give it a small little pull. And just tap up here. So ideally, intentionally, what you're doing is when you're pulling and you're hammering that, you're pushing the metal back down so it'll keep that out. If that makes sense. And so turn the power up a bit more. Well, So you just got to play around with it to try and find the right settings for it. Sometimes there we go. There you go, with my left hand was hitting the hammer. Oh. Look at that phone set off the tripod. I need a better tripod, to be honest, like. Right. Again, man. No, bro. The dent puller is good for being like a hobbyist, but if you don't use it every single day, I would recommend getting a better dent puller. I bought this because at the time I wasn't self-employed, I was working for somebody else and I was doing this just for a hobby, but now obviously I'm doing it full time. I'm just on trying to save up for a better one. But it does for now, for like small little dents. Right. So I'm going to leave that bit there for now. I'm going to concentrate on this picture. Maybe it was hard, this one. Do it. Come on. real life situation and what happens inside a body shop. Not everything goes as you want it to, so I'm not going to cut anything else. It's just, this is what happens. So, because it's a bit tough out, what we're going to do, I'm going to weld these tabs on. Be careful, it does get hot. Alright, metal ball. So put it through the gap. Ideally, you would normally have the big jaws and it gets like a foot on here and a foot on here. And when you pull that out, it'll like, it pushes here, pushes on the sill in here, then it'll pull that out, but I don't have one at the minute. Again, trying to save one to get one. So we're gonna, what could we actually use? See what we've got. I'm using my little slime hammer. And I'm just going to ease it out. Got that pulled out quite nice. Again, and there we go. That's pulled that lump down on here as well. There was a lump there. pull it down quite nice. That's lovely, right. Now there's just a line that goes down there, there's a dent there. So we're just gonna pull that out. I used to take all the paint off, like the bare metal, then used to start pulling everything, but I just find it quick and easier when the paint's still on and just do bits that need to be done. And once that's done, take all the paint off, then obviously go from there. And so now it seems quicker. I think it's just easier to see as well. It gives you a better visual on what's damaged and what's not. Everybody's different. Everybody might do it a bit different than me, but this is how I find it. Just gonna work my way down. Eventually the metal will get softer because it's getting heated up, so hopefully that will help it come out. Still a bit tough that like, so go back to this again. Ideally, if you've got a new panel, that would be better. Just because it's all rusty and everything, but the guy's just putting it up for auction once it's done, so gonna get it as close as we can, as best as we can. So hopefully when the new buyer buys it, it'll last him just as long as well. Again, the last thing you want to do is do a job, then for a buyer to buy it off a customer or off whoever, and realise it's been roughed up, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to clean it up as best as I can for them, then at least it'll last them till he decides to get a new panel or whatnot. feel too bad. Obviously it's still slightly low here, but I think the metal's going to be stretched, so we might have to shrink it down, but I think I need a bigger compressor. Let's see if this works. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but we'll try. This is how far it's in still. Yeah. So that's how far it's in. That's in still. So we need to get that pulled out as best as we can, all the way down. So see what we can do. So I believe if we spread these out as best as we can. And we get the other. And the other ball that's got like a little L shape on it. This thing here like that. That's hot. Still quite hot that. Then we wonder if I can get a chain on here. It's just all about trying to find different ways on pulling things. Might do, or might work, I'm not sure. A bit of wood long enough. Right, hopefully that'll be strong enough so I can put this inside here and plug. Ideally, you really want to try and put it like as like straight as possible, but I haven't got anything like long enough. To be honest, that came out a lot better than I actually thought. So, do a little bit more. One more, then I'll show you. Real life problems. ideally what you want to try and do now is get your sliding hammer, put a bit of tension on that, and try and pull this out. Obviously that's where it's, once you pull that out, hopefully this will all stay out. Oh, it has. Go. So, as you can see, there's a tiny little bit here, but I'm not really too bothered about that, to be honest. Further up it gets, better it gets. Obviously there's a little bit, there's a tiny bit there if you can see, but apart from that, I'm happy with that. Spot on. That literally will now need just going down to get the welding marks off, and then a skimmer filler, and that'll be spot on. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you today, guys. Obviously I'm quite behind on the job, so I need to try and get it like done. So I do apologise. I would like to be able to keep the video going, but I just thought something like that would be quite helpful. If it has helped, happy days. If it hasn't, then thanks for watching still. I just hope I can try and get better at doing these videos and stuff like that. So yeah guys, until next time, have a good weekend, stay safe, and keep cracking on with your projects, jobs. See ya.